Guys, in this video we're going to take the SV2 for its first real drive. Granted, I don't have the body figured out just yet, but I'm close. And I've done some mods to this thing. Yep, I've already modded it. I want to show that to you real quick on the table, along with a weigh-in and a balance. And we're going to get it right outside to the rocks. Take a look. Real quick, I'm still waiting on the other receiver, and then I'll get a full rearrangement of all that. Get those wires cut down, get everything right. Here's a 500 milliamp 3S, the soft springs. The front shocks are now upside down because, well, let's try that. Got the Trio overdrive gears in the front, the Vanquish underdrive in the back. Everything is set up right. If you're unfamiliar with this build, there's the ESC, there's a BEC. There is no BEC on this ESC. There's also no LVC. That's the LiPo low voltage cutoff. So got to make sure I watch it with that. Holmes Revolver version 2, 1400 kV motor. Okay, let's get this thing on the scale. We are at, let's get this over to grams, 1,674 grams. Now the body that we're going to test with is the SV1 body, just because I've got it and it goes on. 1,802 grams, 63.6 ounces, 3 pounds, 15.6 ounces. It's just under 4 pounds. Now let's check the balance. Here it is on the scale. We have a 6139. So this is the most front bias scale truck I've ever built. It's going to be interesting. It should climb well. Can it come off of stuff? That's going to be the most important thing. The side to side is 50-50. This thing is ready to go, powered up and outside. Here we go. So I'm really curious at how this balance is going to work out, how the increased overdrive is going to work out. Hopefully the tires are going to break in a little bit. I did drive a little bit in the room, but it just kind of doesn't do much because you're on carpet and things change when you get out here. Quiet is everything. I can tell you guys already, I like it better from where it was on the first drive. Now, I know it sounds a little bit crazy, but when I drove it that first time, I could tell it didn't have the overdrive. I could tell the balance was not really what I wanted it to be. As far as articulation goes, that's fine, and it didn't even have that. Plus, it was just too tall. Now I'm gonna be using the dig right here. Oh wow, that's beautiful. Okay, yeah, I like that quite a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and ease on around here. I mean, it has been raining a little bit. We finally got a little bit of rain. So we're gonna go ahead and try some of the named climbs just to see what it does. So far, I do like the overdrive in it. The Delrin links, they were a little bit on the different side for me here. I like how that's working out. Got a little bit of compression on the back tire, so that's a good thing. Now with that forward bias that this thing has, you know, when it comes to climbs and stuff like this, it should actually really do good. Granted, you know, things are a little bit wet right now, so but we'll see how this. Okay, the front end came down really good over top of it. So it's definitely working what it should right there. Get that tire physically over. It's pulling up good. Pulling up good. If that belly's out, it's going to slide down. Wow, that was impressive. Really impressive. Getting the back tire on that rock while climbing like that does not happen very often. Now it's time to come down ridge line. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna use the dig right there and let this left rear or right rear tire hang it. Let's see if I can dig it right over and drop it down. All right, there we go. Dig is off. Let's see what we got here. Wow, that was beautiful. That was awesome. I tried climb time off camera last time with it, and the way the suspension was just so jacked up, it just wasn't, I don't know, it didn't really seem to have much of a chance. So let's see how this is going to work out right here. I mean, it was too tall, the weight was just not balanced like it was supposed to be. The control looks good. Look at that tire right there. It's up on the ledge. So that is a very promising thing here. All right, got to get a little bit of a slide over. That was, aside from the little belly right there, that was the easiest I've ever taken anything up that. Okay, I'm starting to get excited. This thing's gonna be awesome. Now this is the other way up climb time, and it's straight up the middle. I've done it with SV1 a few times. I can get it with the Creep 6. It always takes some throttle, so let's give this a nice little blip right here. Wow. 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 Now with that bias up front, let's try the down. Let's see how it does coming down something. Ah, back end did come up, but it is a pretty steep down. Let's go ahead and try hook it. This is one of those climbs that can really mess your day up. It requires just the right amount of dig and then angle. About the only vehicle that I've been able to really drive up this with, other than this truck right here, has been the Capra. That was awesome. And here we go. Ooh, look at that. Back tires caught that and held it. Let's see here. All right. And let's try twin ridges. With things being wet, you know, it's kind of iffy to get it. Okay, going right up the middle like that almost never works out. And usually when you're on the other ridge like that, your climb is done. Oh, phenomenal. Let's see how it does coming down this. Ah, that bias up front doesn't really like the down stuff, does it? So we've seen this thing do some awesome stuff right here. I'm really liking the setup on it. Really liking the setup. So of course we're going to end with the nasty. And I'm going to go ahead and try just to see if it's got the stability to actually catch the hard left line over here. A little bit of dig action right there. I don't know if it's got the stability or not. Looks like it does. How about that? Be careful with the throttle here because it can get a little bit touchy. Wow. Now we're going to do some dig, bring the front end over, and now we're setting up for Crack-a-Doom. Crack-a-Doom is the #1 enemy of Superlight SV1, and this failed this particular climb on the first drive. So I've got to try to get this just right, get this to set down in there. using that dig again. Tires are hooking up and they're looking like they're breaking in nicely. Got to stay in that groove, and the back end looks a little bit too high. That may cause an issue. It's going to drop in too far and probably pull that front right tire out. If it doesn't pull that tire out, I'll be impressed. There you go. And when that tire is out, it's just about over with. Looks like it may have actually... We're going to try that again. Maybe start with the back end a little bit lower, because this particular thing right here just does not work out very well at all. The back end is about as low as it's going to be. Get this thing to climb up here. The smoothness of this power system is really impressive. Kind of on that little ridge down there. Nope, it still brought it up. I don't know what it is about the crack of doom, but neither of my super light trucks like this. It looks like I'm going to get it like that though. Now we're going to try to take this up a little bit of a different line here, just because I know I can get the rest of that. We're going to try to take the left side out, which can be quite a challenge. Ooh, I see sand back there, which was not a challenge at all. Wow, beautiful run. Just for the heck of it, we're going to try this. This has never been crawled before. It's been winched a bunch of times, but never crawled. See if that front bias will actually get this thing over. That would be crazy impressive. Looks like it's still going to be doing that. I wonder if I can dig. Nah. Nope. All right, guys, we're going to try it with a little bit of throttle this time, just to see if I can get some kind of lucky on this here. Whoa! The best climb that has ever been up this thing right there. That was awesome. Twice in a row. Not even the Super Light 1 has got this. You know what? I got it once. I'll take it. This thing's impressive. This thing is awesome. The way it went up climb time, both ways, that was awesome. On the nasty, typical issues that I have, the same with Super Light V1. It does not like the crack of doom unless that bottom end or the back end can get down. That's the only way to get the crack of doom with this truck. The other ones I have, they'll just kind of get on it and just get right over it, but not either of these two trucks for some reason. They really don't like that one. But hey, coming down, a little bit sketchy, because, you know, with having the front bias up front, you know, you kind of come over a little bit more. It made that one little round piece. This is the first vehicle to ever clear that. And I'm talking about without a DSM, without a winch. See, first vehicle, not even the Creep 6 has made that, okay? So that is, that's phenomenal. There's a climb similar to this out at the Barbarian, and you guys have seen it if you watch the channel when we do the competitions out there. I usually try to hit it. Pretty sure this is going to walk that without even spinning a tire. But I wasn't able to get out there. So that's a pretty good drive. But anyway, guys, in that description, I put links to everything that's on here. This build is turning out way better than I thought. It's a pound too heavy. But if it works, it's just going to work. I may try to shave a little bit more, but I don't know. And as far as the body goes, it's a toss-up between three. I've got the creep body, I've got the tuck body, and I have on order, because this is why I haven't settled on a body yet, I have the cliffhanger body from Proline. I found one of those in stock and got that ordered. So basically I'm going to get all 3 bodies on this and see which one I end up with. But I haven't got that body yet. It's going to be a while. So guys, in that description, there are affiliate links: AMain, eBay, Amazon, and Horizon. They help out the channel quite a bit whenever you guys use them. And if you are using them, thank you so much. It helps out more than you can imagine. It really does. This build is coming together really nice. It's just a little heavier than I hoped for. But guys, check that description. Use those links. Make sure you're subscribed. And thank you all for watching. Guys, if you like what you see, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell. So, in the description, there's a link to become a channel member. If you want to become a channel member, it's a very simple $2, $5, $10, or if you really got some money, $25 a month. It's a simple way to support the channel. So, get that, and I am doing monthly giveaways for members only, so you might want to consider it. So, guys, use those links. Make sure you're subscribed. Thank you all for watching.